And what is going on, everybody? This is Raven from Wildcat Productions, and welcome back. This is the return of Saturday Night Gladiators. Originally Friday Night Gladiators, I believe, many seasons ago. I'll check that. We're gonna get signed in, and we're playing on the very top of the bracket against AI Tom. Our first event is obviously Assault against Thunder. I was thinking Turbo, maybe, but I got Thunder. Some peace, Thunder. Aim here, hit the target, but you do get a point for everything you fire if you don't hit the target, or get to the end for 5 points plus, I think, whatever you... In the game version, it's 5 plus whatever you got, but we didn't get that far. I'm sure it does, though. 5 points for the drop plus 2 weapons fired. He's up 7-2, but Joust. Idea, drain your opponent's energy bar before they do the same to you, or stay up the entire 60 seconds. 10 points if you drain your opponent's energy bar. 5 if you stay up the entire time with nobody getting knocked out. This game deserves a remake, especially with the new series coming up soon over here in the US. Since you can do a whole lot more with it now, why not give the Gladiator an actual fall? Why not do an actual falling off the pedestal animation? We're back in Assault. I'm not sure they had this in this game, but other versions of this game they actually did have it where you could where you saw the smoke shooting up if you hit the target. Next, as we're tied now, Atmosphere. No wall. Well, we ain't gonna be tied very long. I did not mean to do that. He's stuck though, and I'm way ahead, so I may be grabbing that 10 points. Yep, I get the 10. He's just gonna stay there apparently. Tom, what are you doing? I already smoked you. You get nothing. You lose, good day, sir. He would have had to get all the way up the wall to get the 5 points, just like on the show. Well, earlier seasons of the show where that actually happened. So if nobody made it on later versions of the show, I think season 5, I think, they added a rule where if on the wall nobody made it up, whoever made it up higher would get 5 points. I think they had that rule when the wall first debuted. We quickly got rid of it. Yeah, I'd agree with them ditching that rule because the wall, that made the wall too easy. It was already pretty easy as it was, depending on who you got as the Gladiator. Because like in the wall, if you got Laser as the Gladiator, you're done. He's getting you. I think Nitro was pretty good on the wall too. For the girls, you did not want Ice, or I think Ice and Diamond were pretty good on the wall. You wanted Blaze for the girls, and I think I would say Gemini or Tower for the guys. Maybe Thunder. Anyway, carrying on. Powerball. Rule here. Put the ball in the cylinders. The outside is worth 1, the inside is worth 2. Gotta remember how to stiff arm here. There we go. I couldn't get the ball in the hole there. A does everything in this, so should figure that out, you're off. The Gladiators are really swarming me. I've scored at everything, apparently they don't want me scored in this. Finally though, we broke the mold. We broke through. I'm not gonna get another goal though, I'll lose this one. Next event, the Eliminator. Now if this is the Super Nintendo version, which thank God it isn't, Human Cannonball would be an extra event. And the wall would have been in the last event we did would have been the wall. Idea here, get to the finish before your opponent, but don't mess up. You get 75 seconds to get in there. That's a minute and 15, roughly, I think. And on the show, not that you could fall off the handbike in the game, thankfully, but on the show, Season 3 or better, they would have a penalty pit. With 2 gladiators that would hold you for 7 or 10 seconds, depending on gender. And that penalty pit could actually kill your chances in the end. Oops. Now, since this is a tournament format, if we win, we're going to play again. Now, this next part, I'll explain it since this other guy is not finished yet. There's 4 doors. 3 have gladiators, 1 is free. He got the free door. I got a gladiator door, but still barely won. So we're moving on, and we do it all over again. The event order does not change. It's the same 6 events until we decide to, until the winner decide that the set is over. We're gonna go 15 minutes. At least the opponents change every time, though. Alright, here we go. Assault again. Or Danger Zone if you're watching this in Britain. I'm gonna say I like your name better there. But your names do not fit our version unless it's the international version. So you can keep Danger Zone, you can keep Duel, you can keep Atlas Spheres. That one bugs me. You can keep Tilt. I'll take Atlas Sphere, Assault, Tug of War, and Joust. Much better. Slightly better names. Atlas Sphere did not need to be pluralized, even though there are multiples. I'm gonna get all the way through this time. Now I don't pick up an extra 5 points for getting 5 weapons. You get a straight 5 points. Now, in case you're wondering what my worst event on any version of this game is, it was the wall at one time. Specifically, the Super Nintendo wall. But now I'm gonna call it Human Cannibal. Namely because I hate that event. I'm always thinking. Then again, I hate the real Human Cannibal, so. Okay, so he got 5 for the draw. I got nothing. I lost. Good day, sir. Looks like we both might make it up the wall this time. My gladiator's way the heck behind. And who made it up first? I can't even tell. Looks like we made it up at the same time. And it was me. I tied it up. Atlas Sphere. Roll ball into goal. That's all you do, and you get a point for each one. Now, since I didn't explain this before, we're the blue ball. The opponent is the red ball. The computer is the red ball. You're playing in two-player mode works the exact same, just with another person playing. I would love to get another person to play this with me sometime. I think it'd be a fun watch for you guys to watch me play an actual person, instead of constantly dominating the AI. Because, you know, one time in life I was very, 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 very good at this game. Specifically this specific event right here. I'm not as good as I once was. I'm not consistent like I used to be. Nowadays, I'm as inconsistent as the Houston Texans defense. And that's my team, too, so... I'm more inconsistent than the Winnipeg Jets in the playoffs. Not my team. I will make fun of them. And we're oh, for the love of Pete. I must win an event of Powerball, but these gladiators are letting me have it. I don't care who they are, they're just letting me have it. Yeah, he'll take a 4-point lead into the Eliminator if I don't score, which means I'll have to win by 2 seconds. Well, it's more than that now. I'll basically just have to pull Wesley Berry from Season 5 in the Eliminator. Better yet, how about a Billy Worth from Season 1A in the Eliminator? Basically, he had the easiest version of the Eliminator and flew through it in 20 seconds. Now you know why they changed it up to the next the second half of the season. Damn thing was too easy. There were subtle changes, sure, but not by much. Like I said, you cannot fall into the pit here, unfortunately. I don't think there is a pit down there. I've kind of always wondered that. I could not afford to fall off the beam, though. Get out of there and get up that net. We're going to lose if I don't. At this point, I just hope he draws the lane with one of the 3 gladiator lanes. I did horribly. I don't care. He got the free lane again? How does he keep getting the freaking free lane? Come on now. And I lost. I had more points than that going in. Come on. Cheat me, will you? We're going to do this again. We'll be back. Alright, so we're back, and this time we're facing Adrian at round 1. While there is a Rocky choke there, I'm not going to make it. I'm going to instead destroy in every event I can. I think what did me in last time is that I lost in the joust. Lost in joust, didn't score at all in Powerball. You gotta do all the scoring you literally can. Will you quit jumping and let me hit you? That's it. That's unrealistic. On the show, when did you ever see a gladiator or contender jump during the joust? There should not have been a jump button in this event. If you're keeping it realistic to the show, which I'm assuming this game was trying to do, there's no jump button in the dang joust. I always wondered though, could they have done Hang Tough instead of Human Cannonball in the Super Nintendo version? Probably. Could the Genesis version handle Hang Tough? Probably not. For graphical limitations and all that. I mean, it can handle the wall, then again, look at it. It doesn't look all that great, but it's the wall. I think instead of doing... I think they could have made They could have taken out Human Cannonball from the Super Nintendo and PC and Amiga versions and used Hang Tough instead, because at least the computers could have handled Hang Tough. It's just mid-air chicken. That's all Hang Tough is. I think I said that in my review, but I don't of the actual show, but I don't remember. I'm considering giving the 08 Nightmare Gladiators series. It's just desserts on this channel. Do y'all want to see that? Let me know in the comments if you want to see me try that. If you want to see me absolutely lose my crap for how badly that show was botched. Trust me, no Gladiator fan likes that show. We all like to think it doesn't exist, but you know what? Amazon sure loves to think it exists because they have it as part of the collection in the first place. That collection should just be the original show. While the 07-08 version rots in a vault somewhere. Anyway, enough about that. I'll hopefully get more said about that later. I have got to score in this event. No doubt about it. I have trouble. This has got to be my new worst event, though. It usually isn't. Ah, finally, I got a point on the board. I'm going to have to get to the middle if they'll let me, though. If not, if they'll let me, I've got to fight my way for it. Got there. I'm going to have to have a near flawless eliminator run, I think, at this point, because he's scoring at will while I can't seem to get anything done. Okay, 6-4 is not bad. I can tie it up with a 2-point. But I need to get there in a hurry. Yes! 8-6. Okay. That's where it's going to end, I think. Yeah, 8-6. At least I did something. I did better this time. I've scored in every event. I've got a shot. Even though I wish I would have... I think did I win the wall? Because I don't remember. That's the one I don't remember how I did it. I know I made it to the top, but I don't remember if I was first or not. Opening that lead. That's what the Eliminator's about. Opening the lead and being very careful across this. I fell again. Eat my dust, Adrian. I'm not losing again. Lane 4 is what I'm taking, and I get a gladiator, but I finish first. Awesome. Alright, so that's just gonna... That'll about up it out for this episode of Saturday Night Gladiators, everyone. This will air every Saturday when there's not a Sega Saturday Nights air. That'll be monthly from now on. But remember to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you again. And I lost again. Barely.